Ellen Smith Craft and her husband William orchestrated one of the most daring and notorious escapes from slavery on record. It was the early morning hours of December 21st, 1848. William finished cutting Ellen's long hair. After months of preparation, it was time to act. Ellen, the fair-skinned daughter of a slave and her white owner, would pass herself as a gentleman, with William as her slave. A bandage around Ellen's head would conceal the lack of a beard, and a sling on her right arm would conceal her inability to write. The plan was bold and dangerous, but feasible. The two could travel closely together, with William playing the role of caretaker to his sick master. Money wouldn't be a problem. William had saved enough, working extra jobs. Boarding the train in Macon, they would travel first class to Savannah, then by ship to Charleston, and again by train on to Maryland, where they would be free. Enduring a nerve-wracking journey, Ellen and William arrived in Maryland. Exhausted and relieved, they rested only briefly before traveling on to Philadelphia and finally to Boston, a known haven for escaped slaves. There they lived and worked as free citizens for the first time in their lives. But their newfound freedom came abruptly to an end in 1850 with the passage of the Fugitive Slave Act, allowing Southern slave owners the right to seek and recover runaway slaves in the North. With their freedom in peril, the decision was made to flee to England. Surviving a difficult passage by sea, Ellen and William lived freely in England for 18 years, raising 5 children and becoming well-known lecturers, sharing stories about the horrors of slavery. Then, in 1868, they made an extraordinary decision to return to the United States. The Emancipation Proclamation had declared an end to slavery, and they could now live as free citizens. Their plan was ambitious. They would start a farming co-op where freed slaves could work for themselves. Ellen would also start a school. Before long, a plantation in South Carolina was secured, but soon after their first harvest, the Ku Klux Klan set fire to the farm. Resolute, Ellen and William tried again, this time with a plantation in Byron County, Georgia. But there, a group of whites used slander to nearly ruin the farm, as well as Ellen's school, where she taught 75 children free of charge. Damaged but not defeated, the Crafts held on to their Georgia plantation until Ellen's death. Ellen rests there today, buried under her favorite tree.